close. Hang on. Um, okay, we going. We good.
You gotta rotate the device back. Orientation is locked.
What?
Or is it working this way? Okay. It says rotate device back. Orientation is locked. I probably don't have my screen rotate on.
I don't know how to.
I don't either. It's fine. We can go live like this.
I don't wanna. But okay. We just have it facing you. Picking your nose.
Unless I can turn my auto rotate on. If I can even find the plug-in. Now maybe that will unlock it. Nope. They'll only let you go live vertical now.
You stupid. Anyway, like I said, with what I picked, it may not be for kids anyway. Not because we're learning about snakes. Because this is episode 1 of Snakes and Nerdy Shit.
What are we doing first? Snakes or nerdy shit?
You can talk about snakes. You can make out a snake. Also, if I sound horrible today, people, that's because I am sick as fuck. I feel like a raccoon that got ran over by a truck. Known as.
Exactly. What? Oh, it's alright. It's okay. Mom got your shed. It's alright. This is Pamela Voorhees.
Yeah, name after that, Pamela Voorhees.
My normal head clown ball python. Ain't this one supposed to be yours?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, she's mine.
It's my nerdy son's ball python.
Me, my mom, and my brother each has a horror snake. My mom has Carrie. My brother has Jason Voorhees.
And you own Pamela.
Yeah. I felt like we couldn't have.
Because you said we couldn't have Jason since your brother wanted to name his Jason without having a Pamela.
Yeah. So, you want to talk about anything else, Mom? About the snake, or?
No, you can talk while I hold the snake for now.
Okay. Like I said, since this is snakes and nerdy stuff, we're going into nerdy stuff. Anyway, since I'm, well, a nerd, and my mother said I could talk about my nerdy stuff, we are going over one of my favorite Batman villains, Jervis Tetch, the Mad Hatter. If you don't know who that is, then Jervis Tetch was a guy obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, so I'm on the DC Wiki right now, since I don't have a Mad Hatter comic. So, real name, Jervis Tetch. Hang on. I gotta fix it. The wiki. Oh shit, my phone's too bright. I didn't mean to turn it down anyways. Yeah. Aliases. Mad Hatter. Affiliations. League of Villainy. Formerly Secret Supervillains and Gotham Police Department. Wait, oh, I forgot to say, this is Prime Earth. Base of operations, Gotham City. Alignment status. Alignment. alignment, bad identity, public identity, citizenship, American, material status single, operation criminal, formerly police officer. You want to talk about the snake, Mom?
I was gonna go get another snake bite.
Okay.
I just won the snake.
Characteristics, gender, male, height, 4'8". Weight, 149. Or 66 kilograms. 68 kilograms. Eyes blue, hair red. Universe, Prime Earth. Creators are Bill Finger. How do I pronounce his name? Hang on. I'm trying to make sure I don't pronounce his names wrong. So.
Oh, this is great. Yeah. Don't. I know you can't see. I know.
Lou Sayer Schwartz.
Lou Sayer Schwartz. First appearance, Batman: The Dark Knight.
Jason Voorhees. He's a hypo ball python.
Fucking rude.
He's deep in blue right now. Yeah, I'm in shed. I can't see what I'm doing.
You interrupted me.
Now you can finish.
First appearance, Batman: The Dark Knight, Volume 2, Number 5. Jervis Tetch is the Mad Hatter, a Gotham City criminal. He uses mind control technology, usually in the form of hats, to control his victims. This makes him an enemy of Batman. History. Origins. In school as a kid, Jervis Tetch was considerably small for his age and considered an outcast by his peers. However, he developed a crush on a girl named Alice D, who was the only person who treated him kindly. Wanting to reach normal height so that Alice would like him romantically, Jervis begged his parents to take him to the doctor to see if something could be done to make him taller. The doctor explained that his stature was in part caused by a...
We'll put you back. He's another one I don't think she's gonna win.
Testosterone deficiency.
Oh, damn it. I don't...
Oh.
Ma, why do I always have to get sick around Christmas time?
Okay. You're not in the mood to come out today.
Oh, no.
Spicy little boy.
And just so you know, this is our first live. So, if we're bad at it, that's why. Normally, we record the video and not have it live. One, two. And here where I was.
I am not putting.
Testosterone deficiency.
Testosterone deficiency. And after some prodding, he agreed to test some experimental testosterone enhancers on Jervis. At a school dance, Jervis made an attempt to hold Alice's hand, but was rejected by the girl, who explained that she didn't like him in that way. Rejected, Jervis spent the rest of the dance alone.
This is Arrow, my little clown ball python.
Okay, Ma, out of nowhere, do you remember the show Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yes.
Man, they need to bring that back. and they don't have it back. Anyways, like I said, since I'm a nerd, I'm going to be reading nerdy stuff.
Well,
That-
you look at pretty snakes.
So that could, right now I'm doing a Mad Hatter Wikipedia. So that could go from Wikipedia to movies or comics. But I would like to know, what is your favorite comic book supervillain, if you have one? Mine depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about DC, it's Joker. If we're talking about Marvel, it's Green Goblin. But one of my favorites is Mad Hatter, since I'm a big fan of Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, although the drug it takes on they work, Tetch began to experience awful side effects like permanent hair loss, which he hid under a large top hat, and worsening mental health. He soon became addicted to the drug, and his mind has totally warped to the point of insanity. Developing a obsession with Alice D in one of his favorite stories, Alice in Wonderland, and his derangement, the sound of his pet rabbit's thumping began to annoy him, and Tetch killed it with his bare hands. His parents, upon discovering what he had done, committed their son to Arkham Detention for Youth. Like, that couldn't go bad, right, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he killed a rabbit, but it's Arkham. No matter if it's for the youth or not, it's Arkham.
What, should we put you back and pull out a corn snake?
We have a lot of animals, if you can't tell. Not just snakes either. We got a couple cats, 2 guinea pigs, which were rescues, and 2 leopard geckos.
The cats technically originally started out as rescues too.
I mean, yeah, most of the cats are also rescues.
That 3 of them were basically headed to the pound if I didn't take them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that, please, or drop it up. Thank you. This is hell, my AML corn snake.
And that's spelled H-E-L, like the
Like the
goddess
Norse
of death,
goddess of death.
who I believe is related to Hades. Am I correct?
No, that's Macarena.
Oh, Macarena. Okay. Greek, yeah, Greek. Norse.
That's
different.
Macarena, who is Hades' daughter in mythology.
I have to say though, speaking of that, Hades has to be the best out of the brothers since, well,
Hell is
I mean,
Norse from the Vikings.
yeah. But Hades, it depends what story you go off of. Either he actually loved his wife, and that's why he took her, even though she's his niece, but they're not blood related technically. In other stories, he was paid by Zeus to take her, but he actually does love her and only cheated on her once. Unlike his brothers, who cheated on their wives multiple times. I love how our viewership keeps changing. It goes from 0 to numbers, you know?
And then it goes back down to 0.
Yeah. God damn it. I need another one of these.
You okay over there?
Mm-hmm. Now you can understand why I said I would stay home today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now, early crimes. In his adulthood, Tetch became a criminal and based his persona around Alice in Wonderland, taking the name of one of the story characters, the Mad Hatter. Hang on. I don't want that. I want His first murder victim was a girl named Alice, sister to Sam Young. Sam Young is one of the people known who goes by the name Anarchy. In the comics. Anyways, sister to Sam Young, who Tetch had bought from a child trafficker, Jeb Lester, to fulfill his sixth fantasy. Now you see why I said it wasn't for kids anyways?
Mm-hmm.
This is, the Jervis that's a rapist. During Batman's second year as a vigilante, Tetch joined in on the War of Jokes and Riddles, which was a war between Joker and Riddler, if you didn't know by the name.
I kind of figured that.
Betraying Joker and the Riddler for the right to kill Batman. The Mad Hatter was recruited to fight in the Joker's army, and the two sides battled in the war-torn streets of Gotham for weeks before Batman was forced to focus his efforts against one side. Batman chose to support the Riddler and capture the Hatter, sending him back to Arkham. A perfect day. The Mad Hatter resurfaced, selling his mind control hats all over Gotham and holding casting calls at his missile launch facility base, all to recreate a perfect day he had years before at a theme park with his childhood sweetheart Alice. He created a replica of the theme park in his base and took control of all the people. He sold the hats to all to become the... Hang on. I want to make sure I'm going to say this word correctly.
Pedestrians.
Okay, yes. I was going to say it correctly. Like I said, I'm fucking not feeling good, so I gotta make sure I'm not wording things wrong for whoever watches this at some point. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, pedestrians in the park. He then went to Alice's house, where he finds, to his dismay, that she became an alcoholic and a drug addict. He killed her to put her out of her misery. He then attempted to cast a new Alice with mind-controlled girls, but ultimately killed them for falling short of his idol. In frustration, he made mind-controlled subjects walk into the sewers and drown themselves. And this is why we don't fuck with a guy who believes in fairy tales.
Where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to go? Don't poop on my neck, whatever you do.
Mad. We don't have shit for that. That's just on here. Anyways, Arkham War. After the crime syndicate invaded the planet and seemingly killed the Justice League, the inmates of Arkham Asylum divided Gotham among themselves. However, Bane, wanting the city for himself...
Oh great, my neck's an anchor point. I don't want your tail in my mouth.
However, Bane, wanting the city for himself, recruited the prisoners of Blackgate Penitentiary to join him against the Arkhamites, in his fight against the Arkham Knights, in what would later be called the Arkham War. The Hatter, who had recently returned to Gotham after fighting Nightwing in Chicago... Damn, Jervis be going places.
Jervis be going places?
Yeah, he was in Chicago at one point.
He was in Chicago,
Yeah.
in Chi-Town at one point.
Yeah, fight a Nightwing. Sided with the Arkhamites and worked primarily as a scientist along Mr. Freeze with the mission of reviving the dead Talons. Okay, we all know who Mr. Freeze is. Victor Freeze. The Talons are undead assassins that are mind controlled to kill people by the Court of Owls. What you looking at?
I was trying to to see what the Q&A thing wanted to do. That keeps popping up.
Weird stuff. Brainwashed to, anyways, undead Talons brainwashed to fight for them. However, the Bane provided victorious, defeating the Arkham army and declaring himself the winner of the Arkham War. Anarchy. On Christmas Eve, Hatter was discovered harassing homeless people and his delusions of finding Alice. I just got a mental picture of that now. Batman quickly threw him in jail soon after a masked criminal named Anarchy arrived in Gotham and distributed blank faces to all its citizens in order to encourage them to commit remorseless crimes of chaos.
And this is Carrie.
The last horror movie, Snake.
My lesser, etchy, pastel, head hypo ball python.
Crimes of chaos. With Gotham plunge into actual anarchy, Batman attempted to simultaneously investigate the new criminal and a collection of skeletons he believed were victims of the Hatter. I love how they stopped calling him Mad Hatter at one point and just called him the Hatter. Before Batman could track him down, Anarchy broke Tetch out of prison and brought him to his safe house, preparing to kill the Hatter. Anarchy revealed himself to be Sam Young, the brother of Hatter's first victim, Alice Young, who planned the whole thing in order to find Tetch and get revenge. However, before Young could get the chance to kill Tetch, he was stopped by Batman and Harvey Bullock. Both Anarchy and the Hatter were taken to prison. And if you want to know, I'm taking stuff from the wiki and adding it into my own DC story I'm working on, called the GCPD Files. What are you doing? Who knows? Give me a drink. I want to know at the start they were telling him to go take a shower too.
I don't know.
Me or you? You see?
Mm-hmm.
Someone else put, get a job.
Mm-hmm. Same person.
Anyways, Rebirth. Out of prison yet again. Tetch, resembling that of the Mad Hatter, was discovered by Nightwing and which Batgirl? Okay, Barbara. And Gotham, leading them to believe that he was getting revenge on them for his crimes they stopped in the past. However, the duo found that Tetch was actually hypnotized, having been beaten within an inch of his life by a woman named the Red Queen. After the appearance of Challenger's Mountain and a dangerous cross-dimensional group of Dark Knights, which are evil Batman. On the fields, the Batman lab released several inmates from Arkham and gave them metal Joker cards that granted them powers under the condition that they would protect the mountain in Gotham. Jarvis received one of these cards and became the last line of defense, using his power to create a dreamlike world based off of Wonderland. I hate this. For some reason, it's like the snot don't want to come out. Ugh. So how you doing, Mom?
Fine.
With our snake friend.
She hasn't bit me again yet, so we're doing fine.
Okay.
As long as she don't think
Anyway,
I'm food, we're good.
Powers and abilities. Genius level intellect. Casually. Mind control. Mechanical something. I'll name it. Mechanical. I'm making sure I'm not gonna say it right. I mean wrong. Not right. I want to say it right.
Mechanical aptitude.
Aptitude. Okay. Mechanical aptitude. I'm kind of tired if you can't tell.
We should be done if you're ready.
No. Electronic engineering, science, hypnosis, and basic hand-to-hand combat. Other characteristics: illness. Jarvis has a hormonal dysfunction, namely in testosterone, which causes him to be very short. Mental disorder, the experimental drug Jarvis took for his height, not only did not help enough but to be considered a normal height, but also left him mentally unstable. Due to continuous use, he has become a psychotic sexual deviant. Never thought I would say that in a sentence together.
Psychotic sexual deviant?
Yep. Drug addiction. Jarvis is addicted to a drug that he tried to take to increase his height. Obsession. Jarvis is obsessed with the story of Alice in Wonderland, especially the character of Alice. Weapons. Mind control hat. Jarvis carries with him his iconic top hat that can hack into and take over people's minds. His hat also imitate. God damn it. Can't speak right now. Emits a powerful wave to block other psychic and mind control attacks, as well as projection hallucinogenic illusions. His hat can also directly mind control people who unwittingly lure them. Now, we're going on to another version of Jarvis.
We could you pick that up next time?
No. We're doing the New Earth version of Jarvis, who is named Jarvis Tech New Earth. Mainstream universe. Hang on, I forgot to read for Primer. Prime Earth was 2011 to present. New Earth was 1930s to 2011. Real name Jarvis Tech. Jarvis Tech. Main alias Mad Hatter. Relatives Barbara Tech. Related, deceased. Paula Tech, Ben Tech, and Sandra Tech, all deceased. Affiliations. Wonderland Gang. Secret Six. Formerly Wayne Enterprises and the Society. Base of operation, Gotham City. Arrangement, bad. Identity, public. Citizenship, American. Marital status, single. Operation, criminal. Formal, narrow, scientist.
Excuse me.
Yes, you. Jervis Tetch is a criminal who operates in Gotham City. I missed a part. Characteristics, male. He's shorter in the original in the newer version. Because no, he's taller. Actually, in Prime Earth, his height is 4'8". But in newer, his height is 5'8". Still 149 and AK 68 kilograms. Eyes blue, hair red. Earths. Universe, Earth 2 and New Earth. Creators are the same as the other one. First appearance, Batman. What was it? Volume 1, number 49. Last appearance. Mom may want this one. It sounds kind of cool, based off the title. So Mom may want this comic. It's this is Mad Hatter's last New Earth appearance.
Batman in Barcelona. Dragon's Night.
That does actually sound kind of cool.
Yeah. Anyways, Mad Hatter first appear. Okay, Jervis Tetch Mad Hatter. I'll explain why I say Jervis Tetch Mad Hatter in a minute. After I read this wiki. First appeared in 1948. Anyways, Jervis Tetch is a criminal who operates in Gotham City. He is best known as the Mad Hatter for his obsession with. Also, his whole family's dead.
His family's dead?
In the newer version, all his family members are. Jervis Tetch is officially a loner.
He is. All 4 of his relatives are deceased.
Yep, for New Earth. I don't know about Prime Earth. Anyways, for his obsession with the character of the same name from Alice in Wonderland. Hang on.
Initially a common criminal.
I didn't even do that. Initially, like they were saying, I didn't even use the I, it used itself. Initially a common criminal with a specific theme, Tetch has become mentally unstable in recent times. Recent times?
Wasn't he always mentally unstable?
This is newer version, but I think he would be anyone obsessed with a book.
Is mentally unstable.
Yeah. Usually seen at Gotham's mental hospital. I would say mental hospital / prison, but they just say mental hospital. Arkham Asylum.
Duh, that's why it's an asylum, because it's a mental hospital. That's what an asylum is.
First appeared in 1974. One of the latest Batman histories to appear.
I got another one we can do.
What?
Snakes in history.
Technically, I am doing history.
I'm just saying we can talk about actual real history along with
I know.
fictional history.
So, 2 podcasts.
Or would that be considered nerdy shit still, since this one's called Snakes and Nerdy Shit?
And this is Snakes and Learning Shit. We can make another podcast called Snakes and History.
I'm just saying, would history and mythology be considered their own podcast?
Mythology is nerdy shit.
Would they be considered their own podcast? or would
History
they
will be its
considered
own.
History.
Anyways, pre-Crisis. Okay, I'll explain what that means. Crisis, there was an event called Crisis on Infinite Earths, where all the Earths combined together into one Earth, which made New Earth. New Earth.
Okay, TT.
New Earth is, well, basically the same as the other Earth, so that's why the history is on the same Wikipedia. The Mad Hatter started his criminal career in Gotham City by stealing from a very important yacht club during his first crime. He was confronted by Gotham's vigilante, Batman. After a few more encounters with the Cape Crusader, Hatter was finally captured by the dynamic duo with the help from the... Okay. I can't be super... I never heard of this word before.
Intrepid.
Intrepid reporter, Vicky Bell. Following this first encounter with Batman, Tetch was committed to a sanatorium for years. Meanwhile, an imposter, we'll get to him in a minute, assumed the mantle of Mad Hatter and even called himself Jervis Tetch.
Oh, nice. There was 2 of them at one point.
Eventually, the real Jervis Tetch escaped and disposed of the imposter. He then resumed his Mad Hatter career, and during his first crime, he kidnapped Lucius Fox, who is one of Batman's helpers, who makes Bruce Wayne's tech, and asked $2 million ransom from Bruce Wayne. Hatter planned to wipe Fox's memories with a machine he created, but his plan was stopped by Batman. I gotta blow my nose again. There we go. Anyway, later, Mad Hatter became a part of a large gathering of enemies of Batman and joined the efforts to kill the vigilante. As usual, they failed, but Hatter managed to escape. Free to continue his crimes, Hatter came up with a plan to steal from other criminals using a special mind-controlling hat. He attempted to drain all memories from Nocturne, a female vampire, who is running Natalia Knight. Well, I think vampire. I gotta look.
Nice, your shadow looks like it's on fire.
Mine,
Yeah, your shadow on the wall from the candlelight reflecting off of it.
hang on. In some universes, Natalia Knight is a vampire. She also was one of Bruce Wayne's many love interests.
She wants to suck your blood.
Anyways, he attempted to drain all the memories from Nocturne in order to steal her loot, the loot of her previous crimes. His plan was thwarted by Batman and the new Robin, Jason Todd. But once again, Hatter avoids capture. In revenge, Hatter used a large number of hats to control street thugs.
Excuse me again.
You're excused. And sent them out to eliminate Batman. His plan was thwarted by Batman and Robin when they found his hideout, and Hatter was finally captured by Nocturne. So how you doing?
Fine, are we done with the
No.
party shit yet?
I'm taking a little breath break. Since I've been reading non-stop basically,
Then why don't we quit the live and we
No.
go back to it, dude? We've been
No.
live almost an hour.
No. No, when I say me, no. I just hope this hatter isn't a shop for a pedophile. New Earth Origins. Tesh growing up never had any friends. Well, no duh. I mean, you think that right for a guy who is essentially a book?
Yeah. Makes sense that he never had any friends.
Due to his appearance. Oh, because he was short. That's why I thought.
That makes sense too.
The real question though, was he short in all places?
I don't know, I know the
Oh.
weird strange kids are the ones that always get picked on.
Yeah. His whole life he has been in love with the works of Lewis Carroll, Alice in Wonderland, and Through the Looking Glass, especially the Mad Tea Party chapter. In adulthood, he became a neuroscientist working for Wayne Enterprises, where he invented circuitry that could control minds. I thought you were about to say something, but okay. No, look, you have on Wayne Enterprises.
No, I was actually contemplating if I wanted to try to get bit by a leopard gecko to bring it out.
Anyway, Jervis lived in a boarding house owned by Littleton. That last name just sounds like a fairy tale character.
Ella Littleton.
Ella Littleton. There he befriended Ella's daughter, Connie Littleton, and her friends in her high school. A few years later, Connie became pregnant. Feeling the reaction of her extremely strict mother, Connie lied to her and claimed she had been raped by someone on the school's baseball team. Ella approached Tetch for help and convinced him that the Gotham Hawks were bad kids. Okay, I can see where this is going now. But what type of name is that for a baseball? Gotham has some weird sport names.
It's no worse than you guys being called the Lions. Or Southeast being the Spartans.
Is that what they always were?
And I think Springfield's the Stallions.
Is that offensive?
I really think that's what they are. The one that I think they should have made change is Southeast because I don't see why Southeast can still be called the Spartans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Washingtons can't be the Warriors. Ain't that the same thing? Ain't the Spartans just a Spanish or Roman warrior?
Every Spartan is a warrior, but not every warrior is a Spartan. Well, yeah. Anyway, where was I? About rape and shit? Oh, yeah. Tetch agreed to use his mind control technology on a member of the team. They can't even use a pipe bomb to kill the other. Damn, Jervis be creative out here.
Damn, Jervis be committing murder out here.
Although this was Tetch's first known criminal act,
First thing he does to get in trouble with the law is have someone mind control someone to blow up the rest of his baseball team.
first known.
Like I said, the first thing he does to get in trouble with the law.
Yeah. I see.
Gotham's got some wacky sickos living in it.
I see Jervis as a thing for the theatrics, don't you, Mom? His involvement in the locker room bombing would not be discovered until years later.
Ooh, he got away with it too. They really got some crazy wacko psychos in Gotham.
Okay, we have a criminal clown dressed up as the Joker who blows up orphanages on the daily. What the fuck do you expect?
I expect I'd be moving to a different city if I was there.
Low rent. That's the reason we live there. Low rent.
We wouldn't be living there. We'd be living on the outskirts of anything.
We meet in Coast City with a Flash. No criminals attacking us there. As long as we don't become friends with him.
I could enter Metropolis too with fucking.
Alien invasions on the daily. No. That city gets destroyed daily. Worse than Gotham gets destroyed on the daily.
With the aliens and the psycho murderous people.
I would rather deal with the Joker than deal with any of the Superman fuckers. That's saying something. Mad as a Hatter. At one point, Jervis lost his mind in becoming obsessed, delusional, and schizophrenic.
At one point, wasn't he that way his whole life?
He already blown up the fucking the baseball players.
And he's already was obsessed with Alice.
Yeah.
And thought he was the Mad Hatter from the movie, from the book.
I think they meant more delusional and schizophrenic. He went to criminal model
And
crime.
they go together.
I know. It's separate, you know.
I'm just saying, schizophrenia and delusions go hand in hand.
He went to crime modeling himself. I didn't know that was a school. I'm kidding. But that's what it sounds like. After the Mad Hatter.
Where's the school where they teach me how to model crime so I know how to do it and get away with
I
it?
don't know. He went to crime modeling himself after the Mad Hatter. His most loved character from his beloved Alice in Wonderland. And wielding his vast genius in microtech, I just realized something. He works in tech, and his last name is Tech. Yeah. He started kidnapping young girls to be his Alice's and his tea parties.
But we don't want to go to the tea party.
Before sending them to slavery. Jervis is fucked up. Maybe I don't like him. I mean, he's fucked, but I didn't know he was this fucked up. But he was stopped by Batman and arrested. The courts found Jervis insane. Oh, really? Really? And sent him to Arkham Asylum. Can you believe the courts found him insane?
Yeah, I can believe that.
Me too. Oddly enough.
Kidnapping some kids and making them slaves makes you insane.
No, he sold them to slavery.
That still makes you
He
insane.
gave him a home, maybe.
It still makes you insane. Especially thinking they're Alice and you're the Mad Hatter.
Gotham has too many homeless kids.
Okay, well, you can't live in the orphanage, so where are you supposed to be?
I don't know.
You're safer on the streets being a homeless kid than being in the orphanage. At least in Gotham.
Are you sure? Because that's where most of these kids probably get picked up from and he found.
I don't know, considering that's where Selena came from.
The orphanage.
The orphanage and in the street.
Harvey was in an orphanage. Bruce was in an orphanage until Alfred decided to take care of him fully. Anyways, Arkham Asylum. Despite Jervis's kind facade, he's smart, at least. He was one of he was one of the asylum's most dangerous inmates. I mean, yeah, I can believe that with how well he can hypnotize anyone. He would be pleasant at one moment and then homicidal at another. Jervis' attempts to make friends would be kind to other inmates, like sneaking a pet plate of poison ivy. Like the other rogues, Tetch managed to escape Arkham on numerous occasions. When Bane destroyed the walls of Arkham, Tetch went free along with other fellow inmates. This was during the Nightfall event, where Bane wanted to wear down Batman to break his back. It worked. This also led to Batman giving up the mantle to a man he just met. I'm not shitting you. He used mind control hacks to possess some thugs that would help him against Batman. But in the final battle at Gotham Park, Batman and Robin, which Robin? You can't just say Robin. But don't tell me. Managed to capture all the criminals, including Hatter. Okay. At least he got caught, you know.
Mm-hmm. Are you just skimming over that and deciding what you want to tell people?
No, I'm reading it, but I'm taking what I want for my story and, you know,
Oh,
company.
you're writing the story at the same time?
Yeah.
I was wondering
My
what you
GCPD files.
What about it? Show off a cat.
Okay. Which one?
Mr. Miss, just because I want to hold him for a minute.
Okay.
Come here, Mr. Miss. You're going to come over here and learn about the Mad Hatter with me. About the Mad Hatter. Yeah, the YouTube's going to see you when he tells us about the Mad Hatter. I guess it's snakes, cats, and nerdy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Animals and nerdy stuff.
Is that what it is? Animals and nerdy stuff, since we have so many different kinds of animals?
Yeah.
This is Miss. He's a 1.5-year-old Maine Coon mix. Next thing. Okay, we're live again.
Okay, you're good now. Where was I? Oh yeah, I found where I was in my story thing.
Where were you telling us about the Mad Hatter? We're
No,
listening.
not that.
That's what we're supposed to be doing, not writing stories. We're supposed to be talking about nerdy stuff.
We will get back to it. I'm literally just finishing putting in the last part of my story that I copied from here. Anyways, along with Wonderland and controlling people's minds, Jervis was obsessed with headgear and wanted above all else attain for his exclusive. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying it correctly. Extensive. Okay, I said it right the first time. Collection of hats. Batman's cowl by all means necessary. Criminal career. Jervis eventually aligned himself with
I said it's not liking your life because it keeps reconnecting your back life.
Jervis occasionally aligned with other criminals, and they attempted to kill Batman using mind control hacks. Using a micro hat on Scarecrow, forcing the villain to fight. When Batman overcomes his attackers, Tetch flees and appears to die on a bridge on the wheels of a train, and actually, he had escaped by jumping onto a truck that had been passing underneath the bridge. You see what I mean by he's smart?
Mm-hmm.
Tetch has even kidnapped Lucius Fox of Wayne Enterprises and held him for ransom. Once again, Tetch was stopped by Batman, but not before using his advanced equipment to feed information from Fox's mind into his computer. Tetch devised a plan to implant his microwave devices in Wolfman, as in the musical thing, which he gave out to young girls at Dick Grayson's school. Okay, at least they're high school.
Yes, as in the musical thing. The thing that played music that you listened to in the 80s and 90s.
At least when it says young girls here, they're either high schoolers or college people. I mean, it says at Dick Grayson's school. In order to sell the young girls to the millionaire third world dictator, I don't know how to say this name. So
Generalissimo Lee.
the young Robin. Okay, no, they're not. No, name it. Managed to defeat the Hatter. Okay. Jervis, can we just stop with the young women? One of his latest plans consisted of implanting his devices in free coffee and donut tickets he handed out in front of the police stations in Gotham.
Are we microchipping the donuts now?
No, the tickets. For free coffee and donuts. That plan had him controlling most of cops in the city. He even had Gotham City police detectives Crispus Allen and Renee Montoya break into a bank for him. Crispus Allen is a GCPD officer. He later becomes one of the people to take up the mantle of the Spectre. Renee Montoya is a GCPD officer and becomes one of the people to take up the mantle of the hero, The Question. Tetch was trying to escape Arkham Asylum with the aid of a guard under mind control. The guard fired on the police and was killed and returned fire. Tetch was shot multiple times and left in critical condition and was thought he might have died. Tetch began working for Black Mask and aided the crime lord by mind controlling several girls to work for them. Again with the girls, Jervis. You can stop now.
Baby girl, it's alright.
Okay, now let's and also implanted a mind control chip directly into Killer Croc's brain. Jervis also used the abandoned Iceberg Lounge as a hideout and lured Batman into a trap under Black Mask's command. A few times later, Croc began to mutate again due to the virus that Hush injected into him. Croc freed himself from the mind control and embarked on a quest to get revenge on Tetch. However, Batman arrived in time to save Tetch, only to capture him later. Come on, Batman, you can't let Croc just eat this pedophile? There ain't no saving him, Batman. There ain't no saving Jervis, okay, Bruce?
It's alright.
Anyway, I gotta take me a little break. So I guess we stop showing off animals? Huh, Mom?
For a minute, unless I feel like going and getting socks.
Yeah, so.
I might here in a minute.
Okay.
I didn't plan on being live for over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You alright, baby girl? Oh, come on, bug boy. Ow! Why is my shoulder, big boy?
In your shoulder.
There you go, big boy.
His claws were in your.
Yes, the big boy's claws were in my shoulder.
Okay.
This is socks, my 8-year-old Maine Coon mix. He says, now get back to the nerdy
I
stuff.
will.
He says, if I'm going to be on camera, get back to the nerdy stuff, boy.
My hand is like falling a little bit of asleep over here.
Hey, we can get back to this some other time.
No. I got it. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Secret Six afterwards. He was approached by Catman. I'll have to show him who that is. Real name Thomas Blake.
Are you a superhero, Socks? Huh? Are you Catman? Are you secretly Catman? No. He's yellow. You're gray. You're not Catman in disguise.
And he joined the members of the Secret Six and opposition. Hang on. I don't think I said that right. Opposition?
Opposition.
Okay, I said it right the second time. To the society. Okay, the Secret Six were a group of criminals that did government stuff. And the society is a group of villains that are just villains. Oh, now we're getting into the Batman villains.
You're okay, Dandelion. You're all talkative, ain't ya?
Here. Are you the main star of the show, Sal?
He says, yeah, everyone wants to look at me. He says everyone wants to see the pretty Maine Coon kitty.
Anyways, they recruited him in hopes of defense against Dr. Psycho's mind control abilities. Doc, I'll show you who that is too. This is Dr. Psycho, Wonder Woman villain.
Some little cartoony looking dude.
He's a short guy with mind control powers.
So I said some little cartoony looking dude.
When Ragdoll, here, and this is the second one, a Flash villain, attacked the Secret Six under Dr. Psycho's under Dr. Psycho's control, Tetch put what he called his thinking caps on Ragdoll's head, causing a seizure. Jarvis, be smart. After the Six crash landed, somewhere, I don't know where, they were attacked by the Doom Patrol, which I'll let you know who they are in a minute, you know. They are basically the DC version of the X-Men. They're superheroes who came close to apprehending the Six until Mad Hatter stepped in.
Okay, that means they're mutants from DC, but they're from DC instead of
Metahumans.
Marvels. Yeah, mutants, humans, mutants, same thing.
Yeah. The members are Chief, who's the leader. He is a paralyzed man in a wheelchair. Current members are Bumblebee, Elastigirl, Memento, Negative Man, #1, Robot Man, former members, there's a lot, but one of them to mention is Beast Boy.
Beast Boy, who's now with the Teen Titans?
Yeah. Who came close to apprehending the Six until Mad Hatter stepped in using his mind control ability to subdue the Doom Patrol, single-handedly going as far as almost forcing Elastigirl to eat Beast Boy. Before Scandal, I don't know who that is. I think Scandal is the daughter of Vandal Savage. Stopped him. The Six commented to themselves afterwards that even they had no idea Tetch could do this. It has been revealed that Tetch designed a hack to make him happy beyond what legal drugs can accomplish. He also revealed that he placed in miniature listening devices around the House of Secrets to keep tabs on his fellow members. And this is the House of Secrets right here. This has connections to Abel. Yes, as in Cain and Abel.
That's what I say, Cain.
This is what Abel looks like in this. It was basically like a horror series at one point. And that's why it had, I think, connections to the brothers. Mainly Abel. I think it was to be compared to
Or Adam
Tales
and
from
Eve
the Crypt.
too?
I don't know. I only know that the House of Secrets is the home of Abel. It's also known as the House of Mysteries. Also known as, for some reason, as the House of Victims. I don't know if they were in the series or not, but they do exist.
They do exist in the comic book world.
Yes. After revealing the true reason why Scandal Savage, okay, yes, she is the daughter of Vandal, left the team, the Six went after.
Is she named after the Choctaw cat?
I'm guessing. Stabbed him in the back with a poison dagger. Scandal tended Hatter's wound, and Catman administered an antidote. While the Six faced off against Cheshire and Vandal Savage, Hatter took on Dr. Psycho one-on-one, and emerged victorious despite his injuries, possibly killing Dr. Psycho with Cheshire's dagger. He saved Scandal from falling to her death. At least he has some hero moments when it comes to his teammates. And the Six told Tetch that they were his friends, something Tetch had never had, as Tetch stood atop Savage's destroyed base with Ragdoll. He expressed deep happiness and excitement about having friends. He said to Ragdoll that he will be good friends in return. A very good friend in return. Ragdoll then pushed Hatter off the roof, seemingly to his death, saying there's only room for one dainty freak on the team. Miraculously, Tesh survived the fall. Heartbroken, he vowed revenge on the rest of the six. They keep fucking up, Mom, you know? I mean, why would you want to get Jervis Tetch on your bad side? The guy who willingly blew up a goddamn baseball team. Wonderland Gang. Tetch fell victim to his own mind control device at the hands of Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Two forced him to lead a gang of Wonderland-related criminals.
Damn, look. His snake ate Tetch. His corn snake got him.
Through various gimmicky heists.
If he wasn't right there, Socks, I'd introduce everyone to Tweedledee.
Before Batman introduced the Tweedles to be the true masterminds, once the three were returned to Arkham, Hatter quickly extracted revenge on the two, manipulating them into a bloody brawl with his mind-controlled chips.
You know that Tow Rider does not intimidate me, right? And this here is my...
Hang on a minute. I'm gonna give me a drink of water, people, before I go back to reading. And then, yeah.
Say I'm hanging on. Say I'm hanging on to your mom.
You mean your grandma?
Say yeah. Your mom, my grandma. Say I'm hanging on and hanging out.
Yeah. God.
Oh, you gotta go back home because I gotta clean up a mess from a senile cat.
So,
Yes. That's what's changed. You do realize that people learn a lot about our life when we're alive.
yeah. Is that a bad thing?
Did I say it was a bad thing? I just said that you learn a lot about our life. I take it this time we're gonna go rogue now and off topic.
Right.
Well, we don't do reactions anymore and go rogue.
I mean, you're right.
So I guess lives are gonna be where you see the real us.
I know.
That just talks about whatever.
I know. revenge is now where we're at. Mad Hatter hired the Secret Six to break out. Not this girl. Oh no, we don't like her. Tarantula. I'll explain why we don't like her.
But we like tarantulas.
She raped Nightwing.
Okay, we still like tarantulas. At least she didn't kill him like an actual female tarantula does to its mate.
This one, after she killed one of his villains right in front of him to where he went into the state of shock and he kept saying no.
She could have killed him afterwards like a real female tarantula does to its mate.
So are you trying to say rape is a good thing?
I'm trying to say at least she didn't act like an actual tarantula and eat him.
Uh-huh.
Or a jumping spider, because they're known to do it too.
Rape transferred out of Alcatraz. Damn.
You can't break anyone out of Alcatraz. Alcatraz was made to be unescapable.
And people sometimes still escape from it.
Yeah, I know.
To deliver her as well as a get out of hell free card. To deliver her as well as a get out of hell free card created by Neron. I don't know who Neron is, but this is Neron. I think it'd be bad for Jervis to have a get out of hell free card.
I think it would be too.
To Gotham City. Doing this put the Six directly in the crosshairs of Junior Ragdoll's psychotic sister. Junior Ragdoll's psychotic sister. I'll show you who Junior is too.
Shouldn't you be showing everyone, not just me, these things?
Okay, well. This is Junior.
Okay.
Her father is Ragman number 1. Her brother is Ragman number 3. This is her father. From now on, I'll start showing everyone, you know, the other characters. Her base of operations has a cool name, the Bear Trap. Anyways, Junior believes that the Neron card is
it close in on you and trap you like a bear trap does?
Oh no. I don't know much about Junior. I'm not that much of a Flash fan. I only know of Ragdoll from the Batman and Flash shows. Anyways, Junior, hang on, let me put my nose again. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, I know where we were now. Anyways, Junior believes that the Neron card is the key to saving her soul from eternal damnation, and will stop at nothing to reclaim it from Tarantula and the Six. It seems that Junior's wrath is not the motivation.
Nothing's gonna save your soul from that.
Behind Texas hiring of the Six.
If you're damned to hell, which is eternal damnation, then you're damned to hell.
To perform this mission. He made it clear his intention is to ensure that the Six safely reach Gotham. The story is ongoing and Hatter's plans has yet to be revealed, although it is clear to May It is made clear in the same issue that Tetch intends to murder each member of the Six as part of his revenge. Tetch observes as the Six battle Junior and his goon. Junior is a he? Oh yeah, Junior. Oh yeah, I forget. Junior identifies as like multiple genders because of his fucked up mentality. His brain fucked up. Or Hatter's goons is what they meant. On Gotham Bridge. And when the battle ceases, he confronts them. Oh yeah, Hatter's goons. Telling them how they betrayed him. Ragdoll throws Tetch's hat over the edge and Tetch jumps after it.
Yeah, let's drown for her hat.
I need my tea, and I need my Alice's in my hat. And what he's thinking.
A hat's worth drowning for is what he's thinking.
I mean, he is the Mad Hatter. It's in the name, Mad. He's mad as a Hatter. Literally. Batman, Life After Death. That sounds like a cool title.
Life
Tetch.
After Death?
Yeah.
Sounds like a cool title.
Yeah. Tetch next shows up seemingly uninjured from his battle with the Secret Six, working with the Penguin, who was planning on killing the new Black Mask. I forgot to say, Black Mask had multiple, and normally Roman Sionis, but the identity of the mask was taken up by an insane person, Jeremiah Arkham, son of Amadeus Arkham, who made Arkham Asylum.
Okay, you answered my question. I didn't have to ask.
What?
Because I was getting ready to ask you if there's a family that made Arkham Asylum, but you answered that question for me.
Amadeus Arkham, wife, and not son. I don't think he's the son of Mark. He may be the son of Mark Amadeus. He's related to him somehow. No. He is the great nephew of Amadeus Arkham. Amadeus' wife and kid was murdered by an inmate called Mad Dog, which made him go crazy and kill that inmate, which got him locked up in his own asylum. And the person who he had made Arkham Asylum made secret tunnels in and out of that asylum, which explains basically how the criminals,
Get out all the time.
Yeah. That was also one of the ways that Victor Zsasz first got out in his first appearance. He assists Penguin in attaching a microchip device.
You know, it's based off a real-life asylum, except for the tunnels were made for transporting dead bodies in and out in real life.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, he assists Penguin in attaching a microcontroller device to a gas mask, which is placed on Batman's head to turn him into a puppet to assassinate Black Mask. The plot fails, and Batman recovers before killing Black Mask. Following this, Tex once again incarcerated in Arkham. He hires Deathstroke, Wilson, assassin, also a pedophile sometimes. They retconned it, but he was one.
Is this thing modeled off of Waverly Asylum? Waverly Hills?
Oh no. And for Titans to free him, he must mean Titans East, which were a team of villains Deathstroke led, and escapes just prior to a massive prison riot. His abilities are the same as his characteristics, but he has a new weapon, gas gun. Jervis uses a specialized gun that fires sprays of gas or smoke to either escape or poison his enemies.
Really, that's not fun. That sounds like a fun little toy.
I just realized something. Most of these Batman villains have some weird type of fucking gun,
Some weird type of gun that sounds like it'd be fun if it actually existed in real life.
Yeah. Anyways,
cool to be able to smoke.
now we're going on to
the smoke out of a gun.
this is the final part of the video, but to explain more, we are going on to the final Mad Hatter, which isn't really Jervis. He's later on become, this Mad Hatter would later become known as the Hat Man. And, well, we're just going to go over his prime Earth version first, as that's the shortest.
Wasn't there a female Mad Hatter at one point?
No.
Okay, I thought there was.
No. The Hat Man was an inmate of Arkham Asylum. The Hat Man escaped during a breakout orchestrated by Sumo, who is, yes, a sumo wrestler.
Who's Sumo? Okay.
Oh, got it right. Yeah, okay, there we go. There's Sumo. Literally a sumo wrestler.
Literally a fat man that pushes another fat man out of a circle.
And now we're going on to his first appearance. Hat Man's first appearance. We will be. Like I said, this is the one known as Jervis Tetch, Mad Hatter number 2. I don't really like how long we've been recording.
I think it still gets sound when it does that anyways because the time still
I
goes.
know.
So I think it still records sound and just freezes.
Hang on.
Time.
I guess he went, his primer version was. His primer version, mainstream, 2011 to now. Real name unknown, alias Hatman, other aliases Mad Hatter, based off Racing Gotham City, Arrangement Bad. Identity secret, gender male, hair white, primer, created by Bill Finger and Sean Modoff. He first appeared in Resurrection Man Volume 2, Number 6 for Primer. Now going to the New Earth version of the Imposter Mad Hatter. Mainstream Universe, 1950s to 2011. Real name unknown. Aliases, main aliases Hatman. Other aliases Mad Hatter and Jervis Tetch. Base of operations, Gotham City. Janelle Herrera, Origins, Earth 1/Newer.
Thank you. That's what I was getting ready to do.
Same creators. First appearance. Detective Comics. Let's see. Volume 1, Number 3. He first appeared in 1906. Only, and after this time, because the original Mad Hatter only had one appearance during this time. So after the real Jervis Tetch of Mad Hatter had been sent to Arkham Asylum, following his debut, a very different Mad Hatter appeared, who claimed to be Jervis Tetch. History.
I love you something.
This new Mad Hatter, like his predecessor, quickly became an enemy of Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Robin, Dick Grayson. The new Mad Hatter's MO involves stealing hats to add to his vast collection. He particularly coveted Batman's cowl.
You want to show you what hat's on? More than that, Harry, is for your hat. For your little kitty head.
Sometime later, Mad Hatter escaped from prison and started a different kind of crime. Instead of stealing hats, he started using his collection of hats to commit crimes and attack the hang on. Jurors who visit him the jail. He was eventually stopped by the dynamic duo.
What are we hanging on for? You guys surprised for?
Huh?
We keep telling us to hang on. Would you guys some kind of surprise you
Ow.
can give us?
Not long after this, Mad Hatter became part of the criminal team known as the Gangland Guardians, which I would say who are on them. I'll first show you the image, people. Members. Oh, they are defunct now. But team leader, the Penguin. Former members. Catwoman.
Oh,
The
God,
Clue
They're
Master.
led by a fat dude that waddles.
The Getaway Genius. Yes, he was a real villain who knew how to get away. Johnny Wits. Two of them I don't know of, which is really the Getaway Genius and Johnny
I
Wits.
think they got some issue socks being led by a fat man that waddles.
The Joker and the Mad Hatter.
Oh, now you really got issues. You got two psychotic people on the team too.
And, okay, the Clue Master is like a rip-off Riddler, but instead of leaving riddles, he leaves clues. Yeah. He is also the father of Stephanie Brown, who was a spoiler who later on became Robin and
Is that the
Batgirl.
dude I hated?
Huh?
Is that the dude you had to try to catch after you answered all the phones?
No. That was Victor Zsasz, a murderer.
Okay,
There you
that's
go.
the dude I hated because I can never complete that mission. That was my stomach socks.
That what?
That mission.
Same.
Because that's the mission your brother liked trying and then always wanted me to do it for him.
I found out how to do it. And it shows the bat symbol of where you're supposed to go. If you look into the sky after you enter the map.
You may have to teach me one of these days.
I will. Anyways, if you don't know what we're talking about the Cold Call Killer side mission in Batman Arkham City. Anyways, under the Penguin's leadership, the criminals saved Batman's life from incoming attacks from a rival criminal organization. Wow. Mad Hatter saved Batman from a certain death caused by a bomb, which he triggered with one of his hats. Shortly after the rival gang was defeated, the Gangland Guardians dissolved. After a long time of inactivity, the Hatter returned to crime, but he was dissatisfied with his lifestyle. And so he decided to go straight. Dissatisfied with his lifestyle. So he decided to go straight. Unfortunately, during every occasion, when he tried to perform good deeds, the evil side of him got the better of him and he ended up committing crimes. Can you bring some toilet paper? A roll? Thank you. I'll put it right there.
Actually, no, I will not bring toilet paper. Give me that roll.
You can keep that. That should be my rule.
We only need one out here.
No, we don't.
Yes, we
We
do.
need more. There's one out here. So this one is all nasty and dirty, so it's on the floor.
It's not nasty and dirty. God.
It has hair and shit on it, so.
Okay, it has a little bit of cat hair. Your blanket has cat hair every night, too.
Madam, my whole room has cat hair every night. That don't make a difference.
Call it dirty. Now back to what you were talking
Yeah, I don't know
about.
my nose.
Otherwise, let's get off the line. We've been on almost 2 hours.
Eventually, after a long time of inactivity, the Hatter turned to crime, but he was dissatisfied with his lifestyle, so he decided to go straight. Unfortunately, during every occasion when he tried to perform a good deed, the evil side of him got the better of him, and he ended up committing a crime. Following his pattern, Batman lured Hatter into a trap and put an end to his failed attempts of redemption. The real Tetch eventually escaped from Arkham and resumed his criminal career, forcing the imposter into retirement. A year later, the imposter returned to crime under the name Hatman, in pursuit over an underworld auction which was raided by Batman, Dick Grayson, and Robin, Damian Wayne. And that was the time I think Batman was quote-unquote dead. Abilities: Gadgery and Thievery.
You can finish the lie by yourself.
Well, why?
Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being lied.
So you're gonna have time with thoughts?
Yes.
Okay. More crimes than the normal Manhattan. Okay, I'll get talking here in a minute, people. I promise. A group of criminals led by Deathstroke at the time. Write this like the earlier bottles. So how you doing?
Fine.
Okay. Oh, that's cool, Mom. Look.
Hold on. you done yet?
Almost. I was thinking a little, because how fuck. I've been reading these two.
We could always just end the live.
No. And now, I'm going to do some other media versions. Just so that we get more actual, Jervis into this. Jervis Tech. Some of these are just, like, so yeah, our shorts, and well, he really don't have that much in other media. So, Jervis Tech, Titans TV series, the live action one. His first appearance is, well, reference, not really appearance, but kind of appearance. Mention, is in the season 3, episode 1, Barbara Gordon. History: he was once cornered by Robin, who started swearing at him, until Batman intervened and told Robin to watch his language. That's funny. But that's all we know about about this universe's Jervis, aside from he may or may not be dead in Arkham Asylum. Jervis Tech, Burtonverse. This is only in the Batman and Robin novelization of the movie. At some point, Jervis Tech's Mad Hatter was sent to Arkham Asylum, presumably by Batman, and his items were confiscated by the facility. His clock was stored in the Arkham Asylum criminal property locker. Yeah. Arkham Asylum criminal property locker. His costume, along with the Riddlers and Scarecrows, was also stored there, eventually in the area where the inmates' personal effects were kept. Now we're going on to one of my favorite versions of Jervis, who is the imposter Jervis, based off of. I mean, it's a 60s show, and that was the Jervis that was around. He has a brother.
I know, from you and Mikey.
He has a brother named Maurice Tech, who is this universe's version of the Clock King. The Clock King is originally a Green Arrow villain. He first appeared in The 13th Hat, and he last appeared in Batman 66 Meets the Legion of Superheroes #1, which was a comic book released in 2017. Ow.
Now what?
I hurt my ear somehow. Oh no. How? I think for me, digest with snot and shit. Criminal career. True to his alias, the Mad Hatter was obsessed with hats and headpieces of all shapes and sizes, and often made them the targets of his crimes. His chief exception was, of course, with Batman's cowl. Many times over the course of his criminal career, the Mad Hatter has attempted to coerce the Caped Crusader into unmasking himself, never with any success. The runaway jury, after serving his sentence for one particular conviction and being released, Tetch immediately sorted revenge on the people who he deemed the most responsible for his incarceration. The arch criminal quickly gathered a gang and began to sweep through Gotham, kidnapping each of the 12 citizens who had been part of the jury at his last trial, and stealing each of their hats to boot. The Mad Hatter scheme to extract an unorthodox but highly vulnerable ransom once he had kidnapped all 12 jurors. Yeah, I said it right the first time. When I first said it. But at the time when I was saying it. A collection of hats that had once belonged to past president of the United States. Don't know which one. Me don't say. At the heart of his revenge scheme, however, was the man who has been...
I have an idea.
The chief. What? Who? Who has been the what chief?
The
Prosecution's chief.
Prosecution's chief witness at Texas last trial.
past president that would have a collection of hats.
Mm-hmm.
Abe Lincoln. And they're all top hats.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Anyway, now on to the animated series. Also known as the DCAU Jervis Tetch. Also known as Mr. Hat for some reason. He had two different looks throughout the series. His first apparent look and his second apparent look. His second look of the series of the DCAU continuity. Which is more accurate to the comics, Mom, look.
Hold on, I got it. It's alright, girl.
What are you doing?
Doing that cat's water thing, because that's where the weird noise I'm hearing comes from. I was trying to determine if it was Kiki scratching to get out of the crate or if it was the cat water. That I heard the weird noise. And it's the cat's water fountain that I was hearing the weird noise from.
Okay.
The other sound I'm hearing is Mary Jane eating.
Okay. Anyways, where were we?
I don't know where we were.
That's his second look in this universe, which is more accurate to his comic appearance. His real name is Jervis Lewis Tetch in this universe.
Ugh, I'd hate to have that name.
Two first names.
Mm-hmm.
One of me and a middle name, though.
Technically, I have two first names.
Andrew Marie.
Yeah, because Marie is also Mary.
Yeah.
In Spanish.
Also, Marie is
Italian.
Also, Marie is also a first name, anyways.
And a lot of people that name their kids, their children that as a first name. You technically have two first names.
Yeah.
Because your middle name
It's my
can be, yes, and can be used as a first name.
No, duh.
Same with your brother, because his middle name's James.
Yeah. They're learning a lot about us whenever they watch this. If they watch it all. If anyone watches it.
I told you this is going to be where you learn everything personal, I have a feeling, from now on.
Anyways, his first appearance was the Batman the Animated Series, episode 24 of season 1, Mad as a Hatter, which was 1992. His appearance of death in this universe was in Batman Beyond Unlimited number 14, 2013. He was a socially independent scientist. Anyway, he was a technician who worked for Wayne Enterprises on the technology department.
It's alright, Miss Mary Jane.
His love for his co-worker Alex Pearson? Oh no, I'll figure it out.
It's alright, Mary Jane and Kiki.
Alice Pleasance.
Pleasance. Also known as Alice Reynolds, since she got married to Billy Reynolds. That's drove Jervis Tech insane. He used mind control technology devices of his own creation to attract her, and when that failed, he put her under mind control. However, Batman managed to stop him and took him to Arkham Asylum. Tetch escaped Arkham Asylum several times and planned against Batman and Victoria Verlin. Oh, one of Bruce's exes. She is. And she has a daughter named Bunny Vernon. That sounds like a stripper's name.
No, you're talking about the Playboy's ex-fucking girlfriends. The billionaire Playboy that's like Hugh Hefner.
On both occasions, he was stopped by Batman. Anyways, this is Veronica Verlin.
The billionaire's ex. The Hugh Hefner wannabe. That has all the women. The only difference is he puts on a costume and runs around and be a vigilante at night.
And this is her daughter, who isn't related to Bruce Wayne at all. Bunny Verlin.
She looks like a stripper too.
I know. That's the weird thing in Gotham. If you are a stripper, you don't look like one. But if you aren't, you, well, look like one. It's weird. I don't get it. I don't like it. But at least this Jervis doesn't have anything to do with guess what, Mom? Can you guess what?
Alice in Wonderland?
No. He has that. I'm talking about a specific issue I have. Young women. So yeah.
This one ain't a child, Petty.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it, Meg. Get down. Get down. Either get back to what you're talking about or cut the live off. People don't just want to watch you sit there.
And now we're moving on to one of my favorite versions of Jervis, the one from Gotham. Real name is Jervis Tetch, aliases the Hatter, relatives, unnamed father and mother who are deceased, and Alice Tetch, who is his sister who died. Affiliations: Jeremiah Valeska, who, became the Joker, and formerly the Legion of Horribles, which had Jerome Valeska, the first Joker, the Penguin, the Scarecrow, the Mad Hatter, Butch Gilzine.
Obsessed with finding Alice.
I don't know. Butch Gilzine was Solomon Grundy in this, also known as Cyrus Gold, Mr. Freeze, and Bridget Pike, the Lady Firefly. Now I'm going to show you both. I'm going to show you them. Here is Alice Tetch. This is the Gotham show. This is the only one where he has a sister.
This is the only incantation of matter that he has a sister. Yep.
Jeremiah Valeska, the actual Joker of the show. And the Legion of Horribles. Base of operations, Gotham City. Arrangement, bad. Identity, public. Citizenship, American. Material status, single. Operation, serial killer. Gender, male. Height, 5'9". Eyes, brown. Hair, brown. Made by the same people who made him in the comics the character is, but this version of the character is made by Ken Woodruff. He first appeared in Gotham Season 3, Episode 3, Mad City, Look Into My Eyes. And he last, hang on, I want to show up again. And he last appeared in Season 5, Episode 7, Ace Chemicals. History. Jervis Tetch was a professional hypnotist who became the legal guardian of his sister Alice Tetch. After their parents' death, Alice had special blood, which led Tetch to track her to Gotham City after hearing the breakout of freaks and monsters at Indian Hill. Tetch was hired to put on a few shows at Barbara Keene's. Who she is? Jim Gordon's ex-wife. Nightclub, The Sirens, where he showed off his incredible hypnotist ability. Jervis sought out the aid of private investigator Jim Gordon. Jimmy Boy. To help track down his sister, Gordon found his sister who had committed fires to avoid any contamination of her blood. Alice tells Gordon she doesn't want her brother to find her. Gordon demands answers from Jervis, but Jervis hypnotized Gordon, who almost jumped off the roof, but was saved by Alice as Jervis fled the scene. With Alice in police custody, Jervis stormed the police department with the help of terrible tweeds. Yes, that being Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Can we be done after that?
Jervis brought her to a warehouse with amusement just for her. Gordon and Harvey Bullock tracked him down. Speaking of Harvey, I've been showing everyone else, so there's Harvey.
Yeah, well.
Yes. Tracked him down, and in a shootout, Alice accidentally fell and gets impaled on a spike.
Ow.
In a dash survey, a devastated Jervis flees the scene with two of the Tweed brothers. Jervis, filled with rage at Jim Gordon, went on a killing spree, killing women who were dressed as Alice. During the No Man's event, Howard formed an alliance with Jeremiah Valeska and helped him and his team to recreate the murder of Thomas and Martha Wayne. This is younger Thomas, not older Thomas. Same with Martha, younger Martha, who was originally Martha Kane, also in the comics. Tetch hypnotized two Wayne lookalikes and Alfred Pennyworth at Wayne Manor. I'm waiting for mom to come back now, people. Hi. Tetch hypnotized two Wayne lookalikes and Alfred Pennyworth, the old man.
Ain't you getting tired of talking?
No.
You're talking
At Wayne Manor and then assisted Echo. Echo was this show's proto Harley Quinn. Not the actual Harley Quinn, though. At Ace, what do you want to watch? What do you want to watch? Not Bad Guys 2. We want to watch Two Broke Girls. Even though we probably can't.
I bet you I can, because I bet you it's on Roku. And they go play me a TV show after this.
Well, how long I've been?
Yeah.
Now I'm going on to the Arkham version of Mad Hatter. Origins.
Considering I figured we'd be live for maybe half an hour.
No.
Okay, I see.
Asylum. Illustration. His character bio, which is not showing up on here some weird ass movie. Here we go. Arkham City. And Arkham Knight.
Are we done now?
No. God damn it. God damn it. Over. Nothing to do, you know.
How do I end this now?
And what?
This whole.
Imagine that whole thing was picked up.